Barclay Center here in Brooklyn to side up tomorrow night's big night of action presented by Premier Boxing Champions. Boxing action is brought to you by DiBella Entertainment in association with Cyclone Promotions and Showtime, sponsored by Corona Extra, La Cerveza Más Fina. Well, fans, on television, tomorrow night's action begins with Showtime Extreme 7 p.m. At this time, we present onto the stage a lightweight special attraction scheduled at 10 rounds of boxing. We invite first to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, joining us from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. His record 21-4-1 with 5 wins, coming by way of knockout. He is the NABF featherweight champion, looking for his 15th straight win. Please welcome to the stage the American Idol, Tevin Farmer. 7 Farmer weighs in at 134.5 pounds. 134.5 for Tevin Farmer. And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, fighting out of LA by way of Shoska, Ukraine. His record 19-1-1, 15 knockouts. Ranked the WBC No. 9 contender. Please welcome Ivan Redcatch. Ivan Redcatch slightly over the limit at this point. There being some official weigh-in equipment allowing him to possibly cut that 0.2 of a pound. Redcatch's initial weight is 135.2 pounds. We'll follow up with whether that will be his official weight or he will come back to weigh in again. Fighter camps are discussing what they're going to do. Once again, the initial weight, 135.2 or 135.25 pounds.
Nothing major got another hit.
The official weight for Ivan Redcatch, 135.2 or 135.25 pounds. Contracts will be changed. That will be his final and official weight.
Ladies and gentlemen, 10 rounds lightweights, Tevin Farmer, Ivan Redcatch, the smart, crafty fighter from Philadelphia on a 14-fight win streak, and the hard-hitting Ukrainian from Los Angeles, Ivan Redcatch. You don't want to miss this fight.
go, continuing with our official weigh-in. This time we present a Showtime Extreme featured attraction, 10 rounds of boxing in the welterweight division, a battle of Brooklyn. First, ladies and gentlemen, to the scale, we have with a record of 24 wins and 2 losses from Brooklyn, New York. Please welcome Gabriel Tito Bracero. Gabriel Bracero weighs in at 148 pounds. 148 for Gabriel Tito Bracero. And now, ladies and gentlemen, up to the scale, here he is. The former two-weight division champion of the world from Brooklyn, Paulie, the Magic Man Malignaggi. 146.5 pounds for Paulie Malignaggi. 146.5 pounds. We're going to bring our fighters up to the front of the scale. Photo opportunity. Once again, if you're in front, make sure they stay down so the cameras in the back can see them. Both of these fighters from Brooklyn, both are down the welterweights. Of course, one of the great talents of the Showtime broadcasting team, Paulie Malignaggi, a two-weight division world champion from Brooklyn, fights Gabriel Bracero, also from Brooklyn, with a record of 24-2. And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, don't miss it. It's the Showtime Extreme featured attraction, welterweights, 10 rounds of boxing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm up here with Gabriel Tito Bracero from Sunset Park, Brooklyn. Gabe, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. This is a fight you've wanted for a long time. What does this mean to you?
This right here means the world, you know what I'm saying? My team worked very hard to put me in this position right now, and everybody put in their work, everybody did what they had to do. Now it's time for me to go in there and handle business. It's time for me to go in there and get what I need, and I'm going there, I'm ready to go in there and take what I want. That belt's coming home with me. I'm gonna be the new king of Brooklyn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gabriel Tito Bracero. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm right here with two-time world champ, two-division world champ, the Magic Man Paulie Malignaggi from Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. First of all, I like the Brooklyn jersey. And when I say Brooklyn, the Jeremy Lin jersey, I like that. Paulie, you started your career here in Brooklyn. A lot of fans want to know, is this going to be your last fight? And it is here in Brooklyn. What do you think?
I don't know, man. I mean, I would always love to end my career in Brooklyn, but we'll see. We'll see how things play out. I never say never. I get sick and tired of making weight. Like when I have weeks like this, when I make weight, I say, all right, this is the last time. I never want to go through this again. But then I get in the ring and I feel good, and you never know. I don't know what I'm going to decide. I'm not really thinking about that. I'm thinking about winning the fight tomorrow night.
Absolutely. Also, it's happened before, but it's very rare. Will you assume your position as a Showtime analyst after your fight?
Yeah. I'm going to do that after the fight. I'm going to hope to take a quick shower and get right to work. I did it my last fight in London where I work with Sky Sports. I fought on the undercard and then I work with Sky Sports. So I'm hoping to do that with Showtime tomorrow night. That's the plan.
Paulie, thank you for your time. We'll see you tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, the Magic Man, Paulie Malignaggi.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen, before we proceed with our next weigh-in, we have a very special guest who is actually a trainer for one of the fighters. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming one of the great boxing legends from Manchester, England. Please welcome the Hitman. The Hitman, ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Hatton. Well, fans, at this time we present our weigh-in for the fighters in the opening Showtime Championship boxing attractions. Once again, Eastern Time at 9 p.m. Premier Boxing Champions presents a IBF Junior Middleweight Elimination bout brought to you by DiBella Entertainment, Cyclone Promotions, and this bout in association with Warriors Boxing, along with Showtime and sponsored by Corona Extra La Cerveza Más Fina. First, ladies and gentlemen, we invite to the scale the IBF number 8 ranked contender. With a record of 27-1, he has 20 wins coming by way of knockout from Minsk, Belarus. Please welcome Sergey Rabchenko. £153.5 for Rabchenko, 153.5 pounds. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite to the scale the IBF number 13 ranked contender, record of 23 wins, 1 loss, 19 good wins coming by way of knockout. Proudly representing Detroit, Michigan, please welcome Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison weighs in the same as his opponent, 153.5 pounds, 153.5. Once again, we're going to bring our fighters to the front of the scale. Photo opportunity, reminding our photographers in front, please stay down so the cameras in the rear can get a good shot. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen, reminding you, IBF Junior Middleweight World Title Eliminator Sergey Rabchenko, Tony Harrison opens up Showtime Championship Boxing tomorrow night. Well, we await our next fighters to come up to the scale, reminding you Al Bernstein Live will be performing right here on this stage. It will take place following the final weigh-in. Stick around, following the final weigh-in. We're giving away tickets to the fights. It's going to be a great, great show with Al Bernstein Live, presented by Corona Extra. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue our action with the next Showtime Championship Boxing very special featured bout, a super lightweight special attraction, a battle of former world champions. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we invite to the scale. With a record of 24 wins, 2 losses, he has 14 wins coming by way of knockout. The former WBA Super Bantamweight Champion of the world from San Francisco de Macorís in the Dominican Republic, please welcome former champion Elio, the Kid Rojas. Elio Rojas weighs in at 139 pounds, 139 pounds. And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent with a record of 34 wins, no losses, 28 wins, coming by way of knockout. Tomorrow night, he is making his much-anticipated return to the boxing ring. Here is the former two-weight division champion of the world from Oxnard, California, Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia weighs in at 138 pounds, 138 pounds. And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, a battle of former world champions in a super lightweight special attraction. Mikey Garcia versus Elio the Kid Rojas. Ladies and gentlemen, before we bring out our fighters for the main event of the evening, once again, we have a very special guest joining us. Not just a guest, but he works, of course, with the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the heroes of boxing from Northern Ireland, please welcome the one and only former WBA featherweight champion of the world, Barry Weighin. Fans, here we go. Premier Boxing Champions presents the WBA Featherweight Championship of the World, brought to you by DiBella Entertainment in association with Cyclone Promotions and Showtime, sponsored by Corona Extra La Cerveza Más Fina. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we invite to the stage the challenger, undefeated Irish superstar from Belfast, Northern Ireland, Carl the Jackal Frampton. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, the defending world champion, the undefeated three-weight division champion of the world, Leo El Terremoto Santa Cruz.
Spring became summer. Who believed you'd come along?
All right, fans, here we go. We're going to bring our fighters to the scale now. The atmosphere is intense right now. Wait until tomorrow with the electric fight for the WBA Featherweight Championship of the World. Once again, here he is. He invited to the scale with a record of 22 wins, no losses, 14 knockouts. He is the challenger. He is the undefeated Irish superstar from Belfast, Northern Ireland, the former 122-pound unified champion of the world, known as the Jackal, Frampton. Weighs in at 125 and a quarter pounds. 125 and a quarter pounds for Carl Frampton. And now, ladies and gentlemen, he is the highly respected reigning champion, undefeated 3-weight division champion of the world from Los Angeles. Please welcome with a record of 32 wins, no losses, 1 no decision, and 18 wins coming by way of knockout, the reigning WBA featherweight champion of the world, Leo El Terremoto Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz weighs in at 125 and a half pounds. 125 and a half pounds for Leo Santa Cruz. Once again, Carl Frampton, 125 and a quarter. Leo Santa Cruz, 125 and a half. It's a showdown between undefeated world champions, elite boxers in the world today. The challenger, Carl Frampton, the champion, Leo Santa Cruz. Don't miss it tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, the main event on Showtime Championship Boxing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm right here with the former 122-pound champion, Carl Frampton. Carl, please step up. Welcome to Brooklyn. Nice to see you. Now, you've talked about how excited you are to make the move to featherweight, how you don't feel like you were at your full potential at 122 pounds. Why is featherweight a better division for you?
I'm a natural featherweight. I grew out of super bantam a year and a half ago. I was making it because I was a champion and I was killing myself to do the weight. This is the easiest I've made the weight in 5-6 years. This is the best I've ever felt. I'm coming home with a title.
You're not just making a move to featherweight, but you're jumping into the fire in featherweight and taking on Santa Cruz. He's longer, he's bigger. What can you tell us anything about your game plan, what we can expect to see tomorrow night?
I wanted a big name. I wanted a guy like Santa Cruz. I want to prove myself. I know I can deal with these guys. I know that naturally at featherweight, I can beat any of them. And when I hit them hard on the chin, it could be game over. So I'm looking forward to the fight, but we've got a game plan. I'm not going to give it away, but whatever it takes to win, I'm going to do.
Carl, thank you for your time. We'll see you tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, 3-division titleist, featherweight champion Leo Santa Cruz right here. Welcome. Leo, you're known as one of the most busy, exciting fighters in the game. You throw a ton of punches. What can we look forward to tomorrow night?
The same thing as I always do, you know. I come to entertain the fans. I come to fight for the fans, to give them a great fight, and that night is not going to be the exception. I'm going to go out there, give a great fight, so the fans can go home happy.
Great. Now, in April, terrible news, your father being diagnosed with cancer. Is your longtime trainer, of course, your father, He's going to be in your corner. How much does this fight and how much does that mean to you?
The whole world to me. Since they told me that he had cancer, and I was devastated. I remember when I used to be a little kid, and he used to grab my hand, and we used to go to a gym in the bus. We used to go walking. So all those memories came back to me, and just thinking that he couldn't be there with me, it was heartbreaking, and I even cried. I cried because I imagine him not hearing me interview. But God is great. We prayed. We have faith in God, and now I have him here, and we are 100% ready for this fight.
Leo, thank you for your time. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Que viva México, que viva los latinos.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, directly following Al Bernstein Live, it's going to be right up here on the stage. A lot of giveaways. It's presented by Corona Extra, La Cerveza Más Fina. So please stick around. Al Bernstein Live directly after the weigh-in. And we're also giving away tickets at the Al Bernstein Live, so stick around. We're going to go ahead and continue with the weigh-in. We've got a WBO World Championship title fight, featherweight title. The real deal. Amanda Serrano from right here in Brooklyn, New York. She's taking on Calista Salgado from Colombia. This will be the first female world title fight in the history of the Barclay Center. First to the scales, ladies and gentlemen. 14-6-3, 9 knockouts de Tolu, Colombia, presentando Calista Salgado. Calista Salgado coming to the scales. $125.6 for Calista Salgado. And her opponent making her way to the scales. Current champion from Brooklyn, New York, ladies and gentlemen, Amanda "For Real Deal" Serrano. 124.4 for Amanda "Real Deal" Serrano. 10 rounds for the WBO Featherweight Championship of the World. that World Championship fight taking place here at Barclay Center. History in the making, ladies and gentlemen. Nice round of applause, please, out here for the champion and challenger. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep it moving here. We've got a 6-round middleweight bout coming up. We've got Conrad Dynamite Cummings from Northern Ireland. And he's going to be fighting the Phenom Dante Moore from Cleveland, Ohio. Undefeated from Coal Island, Northern Ireland, ladies and gentlemen, Conrad Mr. Dynamite Cummings. All right, close to the scale. Let's go ahead and bring up Dante. The Phenom right here, 91. 2 draws, 4 knockouts. 161.6. 161.6 for Dante Moore. And now Mr. Dynamite coming up, ladies and gentlemen, from Cool Island. Please welcome Conrad Cummings. Undefeated. $162.4 for Conrad Mr. Dynamite Cummings from Coal Island. 6 rounds, middleweights tomorrow night. Don't forget doors at 4:30, first fight 4:35. Showtime Extreme 7 p.m. Showtime World Championship Boxing begins at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And make sure to get here early. This card is stacked from top to bottom. Middleweight tomorrow night. You don't want to miss it. Conrad, Mr. Dynamite Cummings, Dante the Phenom Moore. It's going down, ladies and gentlemen, right here at Barclay Center. ladies and gentlemen, the action continues here as we bring up an 8-round attraction, 145-pound weight limit. We have a gentleman, the Thornton Tornado from Edinburgh, Scotland. Please welcome Josh Taylor. He's undefeated, 5-0, all 5 wins coming by way of knockout. And his opponent right now making his way to the scales from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Please welcome the prize fighter, Vinci Dixon. 144.2 for Dixon. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the scales the undefeated Tartan Tornado, Josh Taylor. 142.4 for Josh Taylor, 5-0, all 5 wins coming by way of knockout. 8 rounds, 145-pound weight limit on this contest, and you want to make sure to get here early. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, doors tomorrow will be at 4:30 p.m. and the first fight begins at 4:35. You want to get here early and get in your seats. Do not show up late for this card. Josh Taylor, Vinci Dixon, tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, the Tartan Tornado puts his undefeated record on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and bring up our next bout of the evening. It's a special attraction, 8 rounds in the junior welterweights. We have a gentleman from Seoul, South Korea, 15-1, 11 knockouts, Min-Uk the Sniper Kim. And his opponent from the Boogie Down, 11-1-1, 5 knockouts, Cruz Control. We're going to bring Lewis up to the scales first. Luis Cruz. 139.2 for Cruz. 139.2. And his opponent from Seoul, South Korea, ladies and gentlemen, Min-Uk Sniper Kim. Makes his way onto the scales. 15-1, 11 knockouts. 139 even. 139 for the sniper, Min-Uk Kim. Junior welterweights tomorrow night. Cruz, Kim, head-to-head. All kinds of action. Love to see it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we're going to bring up our next bout of the evening for tomorrow night. It's going to be 6 rounds in the featherweight division. We've got the undefeated El Gallo, Jose Gomez from Huntington Park, California, and he'll be going head-to-head against Josh Crespo from New Haven, Connecticut. 5-3 and 3-2 knockouts. If we could go ahead and ask Josh to please step on the scales at this time from New Haven, Connecticut. 125 pounds for Josh Crespo. And his opponent making his way from Huntington Park, California, the undefeated El Gallo, Jose Gomez. $125.6 for Jose Gomez.
Lo único que quieres hablar, conóceme primero que no te arrepentirás. La muestra no termine y que el deseo haga que conmigo termine. Si tú te sientes sola, no te valorar. Quédate conmigo, mi vida de la sola mamá. Y hoy se te olvidar, el pelo te soltaré. Haré mi historia con tu cuerpo, en tu mente plasmaré. Y hoy se te olvidar, el pelo te soltaré. Mi historia con tu cuerpo, en tu mente plasmaré.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, directly following the weigh-in, Al Bernstein Live, presented by Corona Extra, La Cerveza Más Fina, and we'll be giving away tickets for tomorrow night's fight. So please stick around for Al Bernstein Live, directly following the weigh-in.
Haciendo fresco, la culpa, el calor, la presión, la tensión, no se arroba, la curiosidad, te estaba buscando, por la calle gritando, esto me está matando. Te estaba buscando.
Jose Gomez, Josh Crespo, Pretty Boy against El Gallo. 6 rounds featherweights. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I do want to remind you one more time, doors tomorrow at 4:30. First fight's at 4:35. Showtime Extreme will start at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and Showtime World Championship Boxing begins at 9 p.m. Thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow night.